Hey guys, this is Jack from Team Empire, and today we're back at it again talking about the new reveals in the Dokkan stream for Carpet Vanguard Set 9 Dragontree Invasion. Speaking of that, we're almost done with Dragontree Invasion. Besides these two cards and a couple more cards of the day, we only have the actual Dragontree boss unit coming out, and that's it. So we have two cards to talk about. They're both for Dark States, so let's just get right to it. The first card we have is Fallen of the Dragontree Demonic Shredder, which is the last triple rare for Dark States. And he says, auto, when placed on a rearguard circle, cost Counterblast 1, choose one of your rearguards without a Dragontree marker and put a Dragontree marker on it. And then act rearguard circle once per turn. If your Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, cost Soul Blast 2. Choose one of your grade 1 or lower units from your soul, call it to rearguard circle in the same column as this unit. So the first skill, nothing special, it's just the Dragontree skill, all of them have it. It'll probably be the main skill you use with the Dragontree boss, just try and spread those markers, get more 5k power. The second skill though is kind of insane. Being able to just Soul Blast 2 to call a grade 1 or lower. I already thought of a couple things, like for Chaos, you can use this to Soul Blast some of your extra copies to call out your go ahead Mikanis. Then use that skill to Soul Charge 1, then put him back into the Soul in order to call your grade 3. So effectively this card can call Mikani, any Mikani from the Soul. Another one is you could use, if you Soul Charge some extra copies of like Brainwash Swirler, if you're playing Barrow Magnets, you can Soul Blast some of them to call Brainwash and spread your power even further. Or if you're playing a deck like Drajeweled and you want some extra field presence, you could Soul Blast some of your extra copies to call like Falcate or Power Gem. Overall, just a pretty solid card. It would be broken if it like called anything, but it calls a grade 1 or lower, which is probably for the best. Yeah, just a very good card for Dark States. And if you're going to play any Dark States deck, I recommend you probably pick him up just for the future, because he's only going to get better with time. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Another thing is he does call Purple Trapezius in Premium, so we'll see how that goes. But let's talk about the last card, the next card, which is the last card. And that is Clean Sweep Dragon, which is a grade 2. It's one of the Persona Ride dragons, and its skill is act rearguard circle once per turn. If you have Persona Road this turn, cost Counterblast 1. Choose up to 3 cards in total between both you and your opponent's rearguards, put them into the owner's soul, and then for each card put into the soul by this effect, this unit gets power plus 5k until end of turn. This is like really good. This is a board wipe for Dark States. Like putting 3 cards, potentially putting 3 rearguards from your opponent's field into the soul is pretty nuts, especially for just the cost of a Persona Ride and Counterblast. As for decks you want to put this in, you obviously can't put it in Chronojet, and you can't put it in Vehemence. Like you can put it in Vehemence, but Vehemence wants Diabolos cards. This obviously is not a Diabolos card, so it's not really recommended you play that. This could be a nice board wipe in Chaos again, or Unica, just because Unica, while it doesn't have a retire skill, it only retires 1, so being able to have a skill that can like just board wipe the opponent. You can also put it in Drajeweled if you really wanted to, because Drajeweled has Ristal Galer, but extra removal was always nice. Yeah, just a very solid card, very, very powerful. I think out of the Persona Ride dragons, this is definitely one of the better ones. If I had to rank it right now, it'd probably be the Brantgate one on the least viable, then the Dragon Empire one, then the Stoikea one, then the Keter one, and then the Dark States one. But they're not bad cards. I'm very glad we got cards like them. Anyways guys, that's it for this video. Again, very short, but I just wanted to cover these cards since they're very important. It's the last of the Dragontree cards and last of the Persona Ride dragons. So without further ado, let me know what y'all think about these cards below. Let me know if you think Demonic Shredder is going to break Pale Moon again in Premium. And without further ado, I'll see y'all later. Bye.